Taurus, hi, welcome to my channel. It is January 30th. We're getting close to February, so I decided, as I record this, by the time I post this, it will be February. So I decided let's do some bonus love readings. It is the month with Valentine's Day, so why not? All right. The way I like to do these readings, we are going to, of course, take a look at the shared energy and the situation between you both. We're going to take a look at your energy, their energy, and the near future, what is coming towards you. Now, these are love readings. Doesn't mean that it's romantic, although they often are. But really, anybody that you're thinking of, then it's for you, if it resonates. All right, let's give these a few shuffles here, Taurus. Let's see what's happening for you. I am going to lay down a layer first, just to get an idea of the general energies that are happening for you. And then we will go in and clarify. All right, this is for Taurus, February 2021. All right, we're going to stop here. Situation. All right, shared energy. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What action would they like to take towards you? How do you see them? How do you feel about them? What action would you like to take towards them? And then the near future, what is coming towards you? Ay, ay, ay. We have the Four of Swords at the bottom. All right, let me tell you, for a relationship reading, the very first card that came out was the Nine of Pentacles. It's a card about being single, right? Like, especially if it's a love reading, this is a card about being single. And right now there is a sense of like independence. Yeah, this is the shared energy right now. We're at a crossroads right now. It's like a crossroads, but I gotta be honest, there's a sense of confusion within this reading right now. There is a sense of confusion, but the shared energy either way is single. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is a separation, or there has been a separation. It's like weird. It's like a confusing separation. It's like the kind of separation where you don't know where you stand. So it's not like 100% separated either. But we are going to go in, we'll clarify, we'll get a better understanding. But this is the single ladies, ruled by Virgo. Beyonce is a Virgo, so I definitely single ladies energy here. But it's a card of independence, self-sufficiency. I don't need the other, I don't need the other type of energy right now. And to be fair, nobody needs anybody. That's really true, right? We don't want to be attached. We want to be connected. That's the healthiest. But that's not like what's really happening here right now. It's more of an ego. I don't need you type of energy. All right, how do they see you? They see you as the Wheel of Fortune, though. They see you as the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, of course it's about like fate changing, right? The wheel is turning. Things are changing. But it's also an element with the Wheel of Fortune that things are out of their control, right? Like they can't do anything about it. The Wheel of Fortune is my it is what it is card. And that's how they see you right now. It is what it is. Like, yeah, again, it's that sense of ego that's the shared energy right now of like, well, I don't need you. But it's like totally the ego talking, right? There's not clarity yet in the situation. Even, we're going to get to it, but even with what's coming towards you both, we have the Two of Pentacles. And that's it's a juggling act, right? It's back and forth, back and forth. And we have the Two of Swords here as well. But right now we got the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know if they're just like waiting for fate to turn with how they're seeing you. They're like, let me just give this time. But it's a sense of it is what it is. It is what it is, right? And then how they're feeling about you, we got the Moon. I mean, the Moon. Emotionally, it's bringing up like things that were buried deep for a lot of people, right? Like there's something here within the separation. It's not feeling good for either of you, let's be honest. It is not feeling good for either of you. But the Moon, of course, is like, it's fear of the unknown, right? They can see that something's changing here, right? At least how they're seeing you. But, the cards fall, so you got to read them. But the Wheel of Fortune is that things are turning, things are changing. And with that, it's making them feel very, like, scared of the unknown. Like, where do we go from here? What does it mean? There's a sense of, like, things are not settled. Let's be honest. There is a separation right now, but things are not settled. And it's bringing up these like worries, these fears. It's like, for some of them, it could be that dark night of the soul. But it's just that heaviness, right? Of like heavy emotions, dark thoughts, things that could have been buried. Like it can bring up insecurities, it can bring up worries, right? But emotionally, It's like feeling like, you know, there's not light there, right? There's a heaviness. There's a heaviness. Yeah, we could say like that. There's really a heaviness to it. Now, the action that they would like to take towards you, though, we got the star here. You know, it's really like, the star is like, you know, it speaks of having hope again, having faith again, right? Like, the star is also the scar. So interesting. I've never said that. It's like there's like a scar here, right? Yes, every relationship, let's be honest. But the star is like, yeah, it's having hope again where hope was lost. It's also feeling full. It's a very generous energy, and that's the action that they would like to take towards you. It's like they want to pour some emotions in a healthy way. In a healthy way. But the star is also like a wish come true. It's about our chakras being aligned, you know. But it's having hope and it's having faith, and it's about, you know, and having hope and faith again is a wish come true. Like, let's be honest, if we lost hope and we lost faith, just having a sense of hope again and believing again in life, and that you're at the right place at the right time, and believing, you know, in that you're on the right path, right? That's what renewed hope is. You're like, okay, I could see the light again. That's the action that they would like to take towards you, is like bringing hope back into the situation if hope was lost. The way you see them is the Three of Pentacles. You know, this is a very collaborative, but it's like confusing, you guys. It's like back and forth, right? Like, because you can see yourself working with them. You can see that they have a collaborative energy, right? Like a team player, right? Maybe you see them as very hardworking, and it's neither of those things, because all of those energies are present in this card. But, you know, it's a relationship reading, and this is about people like being able to work together, and that's how you see them. At the very least, hardworking. Let's start there. But I do definitely feel like you can see them as like being able to work together with you. Now, the way you're feeling, Taurus. Crossroads. Boom. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Both of your emotions have taken a hit with this like separation. It's caused this like, you know, and you know what's funny is, in this Two of Swords, there's a little crescent moon at the top, right? And the moon is just like, more is to be revealed to you both. Neither of you know the whole story. Nobody ever does. But, you know, right now you're feeling like you're at a crossroads. Like you have to pick or something, right? Like old path, new path, right? It's also a sense of feeling stuck emotionally with the Two of Swords. You know, this character is also blindfolded, so sometimes it indicates we're not seeing what's right in front of us. Now, the action you would like to take towards them, right now from what I'm seeing, no action. No action. We got the Four of Pentacles. This is like maintaining control here, Taurus. Like, you're not giving off what's in your mind. You're not saying what's in your heart, you know. It's just like, it's kind of an inflexible energy as well right now with the action that you would like to take towards them. It's feeling like stuck a little bit, not moving, not bending. We're going to go in and clarify. Coming towards you both right now is the Two of Pentacles. You know, the Two of Pentacles also represents balance, so maybe some balance will be coming through, but it's mostly feeling like, to be honest, it's a back and forth energy, right? It's this undecided type of energy. It's this where do we stand type of energy. Because that's how it feels. It's like, even though, yeah, maybe there is this separation, maybe there is this independence right now between you both, it's not concrete. It's like you just don't know where you stand. Like nothing's 100% right now. All right, let's clarify. Let us clarify for you. All right. Taurus, February, let's see. Clarify all these energies. Okay, whoa. I'm not taking it because it's just too many, but we have Four of Swords and the Five of Wands, and I believe Four of Swords was at the bottom here. It's a break. It's like both of you needed a break. You needed to recover. You needed to regain your strength here. And it's still like it's still going on, and maybe that's what that break is, right? It's just like, that's why you don't know where you stand. You just needed to take a break, right? A step back. All right. Let's do this. Stop here. The Tower's at the bottom. All right, let's clarify these. Oh, okay. Right now, there's so much like unknown and fear. You guys don't know where you stand. Trying to figure, It's like confusion, you guys. Confusion. All right, the shared energy. We got the Fool and we got the Nine of Pentacles, but the Fool is not facing the Nine of Pentacles, you know. There is, I want to say there's a sense of, it's like, you know, the Fool, yeah. Of course, it's a card of new beginnings. And obviously, whatever break is here, even if you come back together, things will not be as they were, right? Anytime we break, right? Anytime there's a disconnect, you can come back and you can connect again and it can be way stronger, but it's never going to be like it was before. Something happened, something changed this, right? You can't unchange things, right? You can just keep growing and you can keep moving, but you cannot unchange things. And the Fool represents brand new beginnings here. There's a shared energy, right? It's like wanting to take a chance, wanting to take a leap here. It's like both of you do. But there is a heaviness. There's a heaviness. It's like dealing with these emotions right now. There's such a heaviness with it. It's like you're not in the place yet. It doesn't feel in February where you guys can take this chance. Take this leap of faith, right? Step into some new journey together. And maybe it's going to take some conversations, right? Because like as I always say, can't just go there. You got to grow there. You got to grow there. And let's be honest, growing comes with growing pains, and I feel growing pains in this reading. But the Fool, the beauty of it is a card of unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities, you know. It's a card also of protection. I feel it's the only card numbered 0. But it is a card also of being naive. So I don't know if that's a bit of a shared energy right now, like being a bit naive on both your parts, right? Because I do feel, again, a little sense of ego that's coming through for some reason. This is really interesting. All right. Man, Taurus, you've got them in their emotions. Because the way they see you, we got the Moon. The way they feel about you, we got the Moon. Double Moon energy. And then we also have the Nine of Swords in their ends. It's like stressed out. Stressed out, worried, and scared, right? Like that's kind of the energy here. You know, with the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune for how they're seeing you, it's like they want fate to turn. Again, there's this like wanting to take a chance here on each other. Wanting to take a chance here, but like just not in the place to be able to do so yet, right? You're still in the healing place of the Four of Swords, right? There's that underlying energy of still healing. Both of you still regaining your strength here. But anyway, we got the Moon. We got the Wheel of Fortune for how they see you. Like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, of course, it's like fate turning and it's like they're waiting. But there's something with the Moon that's just like, it's just right now it's bringing out, again, it just feels like all the shadows within this person are coming to the surface. They're definitely having sleepless nights when it comes to thinking about you, thinking about this relationship. It brings up maybe painful memories. It brings up worries, you know. The Moon is here twice with how they feel about you. We also got Temperance. Temperance with the Moon. It's like they're getting to this place of a deeper understanding with Temperance. Definitely. They're trying to like really get their emotions balanced because it's out of balance. Things are out of balance. That's like undoubtedly things are out of balance, right? But there's a real underlying like hunger, underlying desire to reach out to one another. There really is. I mean, Temperance is there for how they're feeling. So, I mean, again, it's a deeper understanding. It's a sense of balance. It's like they're balancing their fears. They're trying to get their emotions in line. Now, the action that they would like to take towards you, yeah, we have the Star here, which was really beautiful. Connected to the Star, though, is the Nine of Swords. It's like, they don't know how. They don't know how. It's like, it's like, you know, with the Nine of Swords, they're very much in their heads. They're very much in their heads when it comes to this relationship with you. There's something here that's just like literally this character's got their hand in their head, right? And they're just like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know, like, you know, like it can bring up lots of stuff. Like, I don't know if it's worth it, right? It's like, you know, that kind of energy. It's going to lead here. It's playing out scenarios, playing painful memories, bringing up like all kinds of past fears and worries here. But it's connected with the Star. So it's like they want to bring hope back into the situation, right? But right now, again, both of you are at this place where you're regaining your strength. You're not yet ready to do it. There is a desire, like I said. There is a hunger. But You're not ready, right? You're not ready just yet. It's like we have to get something right within ourselves, I think, before we can approach the situation here. Now, the way you see them, again, you can see, like, you got the Hierophant here and you got the Three of Pentacles. You know, maybe you see them as very spiritual. The Hierophant does represent like a spiritual leader here. But, you know, the Hierophant is also a sense of belonging. And I just feel like that's how you see them too, right? Because something here was, I think, once very strong, very bonded, right? And that's why, because it's broken in some way, there's a disconnect here in some way. And because of that, that's why, of course, it's bringing up all these heavy emotions and fears and worries and anxieties. But that's because it was once something so beautiful. But you still see them in that light, Taurus, right? Like, you still see them as somebody that you can build with, somebody you can commit to. But for whatever reason, with the way you're feeling, it's not matching it right now. You're feeling a burden. There's a heaviness to your emotions too. We got the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords. Like, you feel like you need to make a choice. You feel like you need to make a choice here. You feel like you're at a crossroads here. But this choice weighs heavy on you. It weighs very heavy on you with the Ten of Wands. There's like a heaviness to you, definitely to them, definitely to them. And honestly, it feels like a little bit more to them right now. But of course, the energies can go either way. But there's definitely a heaviness to you right now with this choice. You just, you know, it's a burden on you. There's a heaviness to it. And it's feeling stuck. You feel emotionally stuck, you know. All right, the action that you would like to take towards them is, again, no action. Not yet, at least. However, you do have the Page of Pentacles here. So there is an openness that is like kind of entering your energy in February. And an openness that may not have been there in the recent past. But there is an openness where you're starting to really see like the possibility of like growing something together here. Basically, with the Page of Pentacles, it's open to learning as well, open to discovering as well. You know, no longer saying, I know this person 100%, because I think right now we're at a place where we don't know each other 100%. And now you're like, okay, I think you're getting more open to it, but you're not ready to take action yet. Neither of you are. And that's why coming towards you, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups is a card about, it feels more confusion, to be honest. Yeah, it's a card about like wishful thinking of all the things you can have together, be together, the places you can go together, where you can grow together. But paired with the Two of Pentacles, there's still a back and forthness. There's still confusion on the end of like, where do we stand and where do we go from here? And again, I just feel like with the underlying Four of Swords, where did we have it here? You're still just in this place of like regaining your strength, of rest and recovery from what happened in the past, right? It took a toll on both of you. And voila, I mean, but the beauty is that you know you guys have options here, and that you guys are kind of just healing and going through growing pains. That's what's happening this week, but there is this underlying desire to reach out to each other. It's there, it's obvious as well. Okay, I am going to leave it there for you, Taurus. Of course, I do hope you enjoyed this bonus love reading. If anything resonates, like and subscribe. Thank you for letting me tune into your energies. I'll see you all next week.